I'm Esther, and I hold a joint appointment as assistant professor in the Department of English and the Department of Marketing at CityU University of Hong Kong. At CityU, we have just launched our sales and marketing consulting unit that has the objective of bringing together academic research around the area of marketing, sales strategies, and companies. So what we have been doing for the first 6 months, we have been talking to some of the companies to try to understand what are their challenges and how we can work together in providing innovative solutions. And very soon in September, we will release a report in partnership with KPMG where we actually investigate luxury consumption in the Greater China market, and you will see that we have quite a few interesting findings to share. Well, I think that what we have discussed in a panel during ETEL Asia about DTC brands is that, first of all, it's very important to understand the uniqueness of the brand and trying to convey that to consumers. One key added value of those types of brands is that they can leverage their data, trying to understand and better segment the market, and in a way being agile enough to give a prompt response to the new demands in the market. I think that's an interesting question, but probably I would turn it into, instead of creating a hype for sales, how to create an ecosystem of partners or even more strategies that could potentially retain customers, and instead of creating hype, creating loyalty. I think that authenticity is one of the keywords that we have heard during this event. So the brands need to know who the brand is, what's the story behind, and try to frame it in a way that can resonate to the market that they are planning to target. So we also had one panel discussing more specifically emerging markets, and I think that one common key point that came up from that panel is also that while it's a very good strategy to enter through online channels, at a certain point, in order to raise brand awareness, it's very important to have an offline presence. It could be a pop-up, but at the end of the day, I think that raising brand awareness is the main objective while entering emerging markets. And we need to be careful in understanding who are those customers in those emerging markets, because one of the mistakes is probably that, for instance, while looking at Southeast Asia, we tend to consider it as a region, forgetting the different features of each and every country in it. During the panel with Dipashri, she was very good at identifying the different key points of the framework. One key learning was how to change the habit or creating a new habit. What I would add is that if we need to go for a subscription, it really needs to be something that creates added value to our life. So I would make sure that I know exactly in which way I can contribute to a different lifestyle or to the quality of life of my customers.